Hello, today we're going to be introducing Mitsubishi Electric's Semiconductor and Device Division. I'm Kyle Martin and I'm in charge of HF and Opto products, TFT LCD displays, and contact image sensors. You might ask what those are. We're going to explain that as we go through the presentation.
And I'm Tony Civic. I'm in charge of the power devices for the Semiconductor and Device Division.
At the big picture level, in all of Milco, semiconductors and devices only constitute about 4% of Milco's overall sales. However, we're core components in many of the systems you're promoting, for example, escalators, elevators, and HVAC equipment.
SDD has many team members spread across the country, along with warehouses and manufacturers reps. Although we're one of the smallest divisions, we're fortunate enough to be one of the fastest growing.
And today we're going to mix things up a bit by starting with a question. The first person to answer the question in the checkbox will win a $50 gift card. Name 3 target applications for our industrial TFT LCD displays. Next, we're going to do a deep dive into our HF Opto products, which will be covered by Ray Mulcahy.
Thanks, Kyle. Hi, I'm Ray Mulcahy, Field Sales Engineer responsible for managing our sales rep and developing our high frequency and opto business on the West Coast. I joined Mitsubishi Electric's Semiconductor and Device Division in September 2018. Today, I am here in Boston at IMS 2019, one of the biggest trade shows for the year for our high frequency devices. I'm excited to share with you the semiconductors we offer and how to help cross-sell our products. In this segment, I'm going to cover our high frequency and opto devices that are used in wireless and optical fiber communication. Our first wireless product is silicon RF devices. Mitsubishi Electric is the leading provider of silicon RF devices for the radio communication networks. These silicon-based amplifiers are offered as a discrete device or as a module. They are typically used in wireless or radio communications. Most of the applications we target are in the industrial market where reliability and long product life cycles are important to our customers. Those applications include radio handsets for law enforcement and emergency responders, marine beacons, U.S. railway, train communications, to name a few. Motorola, a key customer, uses these devices in radio communication during critical situations and emergencies.
It was probably the most rain I've ever seen in my life. Waters were rising pretty rapidly and conditions were deteriorating pretty fast.
The rain was coming from every direction and it was the hardest rain I've ever felt. For the hurricane, all hands were on deck. The gang unit was tasked working night shift, so we'd work 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. We came across the Cajun Navy and they offered to help us. They told me I need to take off all my equipment because our belts are heavy, or guns. We threw our belts in the span and got on the boat with Cajun Navy. The one thing I grabbed off my belt was radio.
Our radios are our lifelines. That's our main form of communication. And if I need help, I can get on my radio and contact the EOC and they would get me the resources I need. We have a dangerous job, but that doesn't really matter. We're here to save lives.
First responders depend on the reliability of our silicon RF devices to communicate with each other and dispatch centers. The next wireless product we will talk about is GaN, or gallium nitride. Mitsubishi Electric is the leading provider of GaN amplifiers for the satellite communications and the 4G and 5G cellular base station network. In the cellular base stations, GaN will pave the way for 5G mobile communications with video streaming, augmented reality, virtual reality, autonomous driving, and other IoT-based applications. We work with the major carriers and the telecom partners that will use our GaN amplifier in the 5G infrastructure. One notable feature about our GaN's performance is that our gain and output power is the best in the industry. Using GaN allows our customers' end product to have greater power efficiency, better heat dissipation, and smaller form factors. In a satellite communication network, transmitters will use our GaN device to send microwave signals to the satellite network that will communicate to other parts of the world. The markets that will use our GaN are in the industrial space, such as news and sports broadcasting, shipping vessels and cruise ships, ground-to-air communication for planes, internet, and Wi-Fi entertainment, and for remote locations that lack infrastructure. We have talked about GaN and its use for transmitting. Now let's discuss the receive end with our next product. The next product is our GAS, or gallium arsenide-based low noise amplifiers. They're used on the receive end of wireless communications, typically used in applications for satellite and phased array antenna systems, both of which can be ground-based or in space. Our LNA is provided as a package device or on chips and are offered in commercial and space grade. One notable feature is that our noise factor is the best in the industry. Some of the applications we target are providers of satellite internet and satellite television for commercial and military use. Next up are optical devices. There is a good chance when you search something on the web, the data you've received came from a network of optical devices that communicate to a data center. Mitsubishi Electric is a leading provider of EML and DFB lasers that are used in optical transceivers intended for telecom equipment such as a switch or a router inside data centers. Our products are offered in the form of modules, discrete package, and chips. We work closely with the major data center players and their optical transceiver suppliers to design in our chips into their transceiver designs that will be used to optimize the data centers. Data centers are the true end users and will require the transceiver suppliers to meet the demand for transmitting the largest data rate over the longest reach. That's why our lasers are key components to their designs and how the data center will operate. Thank you for taking the time to learn about our products in HF Opto. Now I'm going to hand it over to Adam in the Power Device Group. Adam?
We offer a wide lineup of power devices to meet the demands of the wide power range of our customers' applications, some of which may look familiar to any of you who have looked inside the systems you sell today. Whether in appliances, railcars, EVs, or industrial systems, our power modules are key elements in changing the way energy is used for the better. Mitsubishi Electric power modules are at the forefront of the latest innovations that seek to solve global energy issues while creating a more affluent and comfortable society for all. Some of these innovations are photovoltaic and wind power generation, smart grids that help realize efficient supply of power, hybrid electric vehicles that take the next step in reducing carbon emissions and fuel consumption, and home appliances that achieve groundbreaking energy savings. The Power Device Group is unique within MEUS, as our group is focused on selling components to systems designers, where other groups are looking to sell systems. As such, we have a unique customer persona. The first and main target for the Power Device Group are power systems engineers. Whether they are designing inverters for the latest electric vehicle, elevator, air conditioner, pool pump, or industrial drive, or a power supply for something like an MRI, UPS, or welder, or just simply converting energy from something like a solar farm or wind turbine into something usable on the power grid, power engineers are our first key to winning business. Our customers are looking to design reliable, affordable systems to sell either to customers directly or to a larger manufacturer who will incorporate those systems into something larger. The problems our customers most often face include meeting efficiency targets, experiencing failed failures with competitor solutions, and new product development and introductions. We aim to help our customers overcome these problems by providing highly efficient and reliable power semiconductor devices, as well as the support needed to create the high-quality systems that incorporate those parts. We do that not only through our quality products, but the quality application engineering and support team at MEUS. Now, let's take a look at how the power devices are used inside these larger systems. Two common applications are inverters that change DC to AC and boost choppers that stabilize unstable voltages. One example of an application of a power device used in an inverter application is an electric vehicle. EVs use inverters to take the energy stored in the battery and use it to propel the vehicle based on the inputs from the accelerator. This same principle is applied in all variable speed motor drives, ranging from consumer appliances to large industrial drives. Photovoltaic generation and distribution is an example where a boost chopper is used to normalize the energy captured by a solar panel. This stable DC supply is then used by an inverter to provide AC voltage that can be used in our homes or supplied back to the power grid. Essentially, our power devices are ultra high-speed switches. They can switch on and off from thousands to tens of thousands of times per second. By controlling the on and off intervals, we enable our customers to create continuously variable systems, which play a critical role in energy efficiency. We go to market in three main ways. The first is direct sales. In this method, the customer interfaces directly with a member of the MEUS power device team for all aspects of their business transaction. This method is typical for our very large multinational customers. The second way, which is used by most of our customers, are via our manufacturer's representatives. This group is made up of 12 rep firms that cover all of the United States, Canada, Mexico, and Brazil. For these customers, their main interface is one of our sales reps that work for these rep firms. The third and final way we go to market is via distribution. To support small to mid-sized customers, as well as early development efforts, the Power Device team has a group of authorized distributors that provide our products to customers who may be looking to buy a few pieces or who need support from the distributor for things like dedicated stocking programs, assembly kitting programs, or extended credit terms. All of our current authorized distributors are listed on the MEUS website. And that's all from the Power Group.
By imaging specific features, Mitsubishi Electric contact image sensors sort banknotes inside ATMs around the world. Hello, I'm Lou Fetch, responsible for developing the CIS business of SDD. Contact image sensors are image sensors made of a sensor, photodetector, illumination or LEDs, and a rod lens array. Unlike what the name suggests, the CIS does not come in contact with the object it's imaging. CIS originated with Mitsubishi Electric and fax machine technology and later evolved to ATMs from banknote inspection and to the office copier and scanner market. Mitsubishi Electric now offers an industrial version of the CIS, which we call our KD series. Mitsubishi Electric's KD series camera is likened to an industrial flatbed scanner but for industrial applications. This imaging technique is referred to as line scan versus an area scan or matrix camera, such as the camera in your cell phone. Our KD series cameras can image 12 inches to 66 inches wide. The KD cameras include the camera, the lens, and LED illumination in one package, compared to conventional cameras where these items are sourced separately, which makes a key advantage of the KD series. In addition to that, a major technical advantage of CIS over traditional systems is the image quality. Our CIS realizes less distortion and a uniform scanned image when compared to the traditional line scan camera setup. This is also important to the folks that write the software for the inspection. So what are CIS cameras used for? Our clients manufacture wide flat objects or web-based processes. Labels, printed materials, glass, and consumer goods such as baby care items. Those are common applications for the KD. Examples are also automotive windshields, printed circuit boards, surgical cloth, and Tyvek materials which could be used in pharmaceutical packaging. Our largest and fastest growing market is in digital print, especially where variable data is being printed such as lot codes and date codes, along with track and trace applications. Also, grading barcodes, data matrix, and QR codes. The pharmaceutical industry in particular is a big target market for us because there is a large cost of failure for the pharmaceutical companies if the printed data is wrong or missing during a product recall. We look for customers currently using line scan camera systems where they purchase separately the camera, the lens, and light source, and often they require a complex mounting for adjustment and alignment. To give you a better idea of our customer's persona, here are some of our top accounts. Many automation processes use this imaging technology for quality assurance. Next time you are meeting with a customer with web-based processes or digital printing or have large flat pieces of material, Let them know that Mitsubishi Electric CIS cameras can deliver clear, vivid, high-resolution images for the machine vision projects.
TFT stands for Thin Film Transistor. Many people are familiar with TFTs as they became popular for TVs, laptops, and computer monitors, also known as LCD flat screens. I am Amber Alexandru, and I'm a field application engineer with the TFT group. Mitsubishi has been producing TFT displays since 1996. In the last 23 years, the amount of products which use TFT displays have expanded as technology has evolved. You see TFT displays in toys, laptops, cell phones, tablets, and TVs. Consumer products, such as these, are designed for indoor use and often only come with a 1-year warranty. The consumer market focuses on low price and does not require the longevity and reliability which we offer. The time to redesign and requalify with a new display can delay a product launch by 6 months or more. That's huge and costly for customers. Reliability is important, as medical customers will need to test several displays. If the technology is not consistent, then it puts the customer at risk of not being able to go to production. Long-term availability is a big reason customers choose Mitsubishi. We focus on the industrial, medical, aviation, and transportation markets, as they're looking for TFT displays which have wide viewing angles, good color performance, long life, wide temperature range, and long-term availability. We offer displays from 3.5-inch to 19-inch. Here's an example of our 3.5-inch and our 19-inch. Display format has evolved as well. It used to be that the majority of TFT displays were in 4x3 format. As TVs migrated to wide format, the markets we sell to became interested in wide format, so we offer a large variety. We make both and then other options as well. Depending on the data which is shown on the display and the mechanical requirements in the application, usually determines what the size and format which the customer wants. We have many options to offer, as you can see on this wall. As the use of TFTs has expanded, so has the demand for a touchscreen. Many of our competitors will buy a touchscreen from another company and add it to their display. Mitsubishi has a competitive advantage because we make our own touchscreens and offer full warranty for the display and touchscreens, which is great for the customer because you don't get a lot of fingers being pointed on both sides. Often the TFT display is the HMI, also known as human-machine interface, in products. So it's very important for customers to see our TFT displays firsthand. We have an extensive offering of demos that get shipped and shown throughout the US and South America. Some of the examples of the products which our TFT displays go into: industrial market, we have oscilloscopes, testing equipment, agricultural equipment, point of sale, car wash control, broadcasting equipment, elevator interface, metal detector, thermal imager, gas pump, police monitor, server management. With the medical industry, DNA or blood analyzer, medical monitor or tablet, defibrillator, ultrasound machine, MRI. This is an example of a medical product that we currently provide to Eli Tech Group. It's a cystic fibrosis detector. What it does is it basically, you put probes on the arm of an infant. It also works on adults, and it uses your sweat to determine if you have cystic fibrosis. This is our 5-inch display and our touchscreen that we build, and then the cover glass we also provide, which has the artwork and the logo as well. For the aviation industry, we do a cockpit monitor, in-flight entertainment, and testing equipment. For transportation, off-road vehicles, boats, buses, RVs, electric cars, electrical charging stations. You can see the broad range of applications using Mitsubishi TFTs because the range is broad and versatile. The best scenario in facilitating a TFT cross-sale is for those working with the program managers, buyers, or engineers. Make sure they know Mitsubishi Electric manufactures our own TFT display modules, which are industrial and automotive grade in various formats. There's many companies that claim to make displays, but they don't really make displays. We offer a full warranty for both the display and the touchscreen. Submit a picture of their card using the MEUH Sales Lead app, and one of us will follow up right away. To give you a better idea of our customer persona, here are a few of our key customers: Garmin, Polaris, Keysight, Stryker, Amitech, Philips Medical, Zoll Medical, Otis Elevators. In summary, our displays are ideal for industries which require the display to be high-performing with wide viewing angles, wide temperature range, and long-term availability. Mitsubishi is there when your display cannot fail. For applications requiring results displayed clearly and reliably during critical and harsh environments, think of Mitsubishi Electric TFT displays.
Oh, hi. Did you see it? Many critical systems that surround us every day rely on the quality and performance of SDD products. The heart of the system, we may say. So, please keep SDD front of mind for your next cross-sales opportunity. Thanks.